Hello and welcome to PlayStation Grenade. The Just Cause series is renowned for its sheer volume of Easter eggs and cultural references, from reoccurring appearances of our Snowman nemesis,
We meet again, Mr. Snowman.
to sci-fi moments like the weeping angels from Doctor Who. Just Cause 4 is no different, so let's dive in and look at 21 Easter eggs and secrets you should find while exploring Solis. By the way, loads of these Easter eggs are continuations from Just Cause 3 or earlier. I'll link that Easter egg video here if you need a little reminder of past references. Anyway, let me know which is your favourite Easter egg. For me, it has to be number 3. Easter egg! There's always one weapon in Just Cause that is perfectly pointless and ridiculous. We had the big head weapon in Just Cause 3, but Just Cause 4 is ready to top that. Head over to Valkyries and find this farm just above a populated area. On the porch should be a cow print weapon on the ground. Pick it up and go crazy, shoot everyone. You can't hurt them, so don't worry, because this happens. Honestly, I couldn't complete any missions after finding this weapon. I spent so long just doing this. I need a life. Only by accident did I realise that by using the weapon's alternative fire mode, turns Rico into a damn sexy heifer. Why the heck is this in a game? Just cause, I suppose. Don't change Just Cause, you're brilliant the way you are. Remember back in Just Cause 3, we met this pup at the rubbish dump, and he wouldn't stop following us around. Well, he's back in Just Cause 4. He hangs out at this bridge we crossed at the start of the game. But that's not the end of this Easter egg. In Just Cause 3, returning the pooch back home to his kennel rewarded us with Doge mode. Well, here's my problem. I can't find the mutt's home in Just Cause 4. I mean, I spent 5 hours looking around this death trap village with no luck. I did unscrupulous things to the mutt in my frustration. Sorry, doggy. Anyway, no one has found the end of this Easter egg yet, so jump in and you could be the first to find it. Thanks to Drew Andrew who informed me the pup is back. Anyway, on to the bigger stuff. The next Easter egg is an 80s masterpiece. Back in 1984, a Norwegian synth pop band released a single called Take On Me. The accompanying video used a combination of animation and real life, and at the time it was mind-blowing. And yeah, the song was pretty good too. Well, over in Vista Futura, you will see a building mid-construction. Venture closer and you'll hear the first line of that music in Take On Me. Jump down the stairs to be part of the 80s again. I'm gonna switch out the audio for legal reasons, but if you want to see me find the Easter egg and completely embarrass myself, I'll throw a link up to that now. Is that the theme? Take on me. Easter egg! Easter egg! Oh god, I'm so embarrassing. Another long-running Easter egg in the Just Cause series revolves around the floating airship named the Mile High Club. If you don't know what that means, I'll let you Google it. Just remember to delete your search history afterwards. That ship crashed, and in Just Cause 3, the debris filled the ocean. As if you haven't guessed already, the Mile High Club has returned in Just Cause 4. It isn't back in the clouds just yet, but it's damn close. In the north section of Amina, you'll stumble across this promiscuous club. There's more Easter eggs inside, as the rave seen in Just Cause 3 is back again. The DJ is none other than Bolo Santosi from Just Cause 2.
My name is Bolo Santosi. I am the leader of the revolutionary army known as the Reapers.
Back then, we worked with her to take out a dictator in Panau, which leads to yet another Easter egg. Look at the sign on her decks, Panau-Sonic. I know you already get the pun, but heck, I'll break it down anyway. Panau, like I've said, was the setting of Just Cause 2, and Panau-Sonic is also a play on words with the tech brand Panasonic. Gotta love those puns. Before we leave, there's one more Easter egg in the rave, and yet again it's a returning character from Just Cause 3. The green man dancing at this disco is taken from a TV show, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and the alter ego mascot created by Charlie Kelly. Here, just see for yourself.
Green Man is saving your life right now, bro. Just go with the flow.
Help me out here, has he changed the colour of his morph suit, or is it still green? Because some people say that this looks blue, and I'm not sure. Oh, here's a completely weird and strange thing to have in the world. There's a moon floating above the ocean. I you not. Travel to the northwest of the map and you'll find it for yourself. You're not the first, judging by that flag, but still, something I wouldn't have expected. That moon can also be found in the most James Bond-inspired secret villain base imaginable. If you haven't finished the campaign, it can be a little difficult to reach this without being shot to pieces, but it is possible. Climbing up this mountain, you'll find a rock with an X upon it. Destroy that rock, and it opens up a secret lunar facility. Whenever I went there, it was absolutely pitch black, but there are people working inside. Things get weirder though by breaking the skylights and venturing out into space. What can I say? Perfectly ridiculous. There's a regularly occurring Mario Kart reference in Just Cause. In Just Cause 3, our friend Mario took us soapbox karting, and this time around it's Donkey Kong's Jeep we need to discover. It's in the village above the football stadium, or Monster Truck Stadium if you prefer. It's a little difficult to handle, but my word, it's a fast bugger. Look at it go! Hopefully you're better with it than I am. As we're talking about vehicles already, the Just Cause traditional number plates return once again with the name of the game and the developing studio. Just Cause and Avalanche hidden in plain sight.
I don't understand. Could you please slow? That thing's going to blow!
Ever watched a comedy that has a laughter track inbuilt to tell people when to laugh? Well, Rico can activate his own. Over by the fun fair is a secret hidden poster that only can be seen after removing the refuse container. Here is a freakish clown. By shooting its face, we can activate the laughter track. To test it out, smash head first into something. And now you need to decide if they're laughing at you or with you. On a side note, when Rico uses the balloon function on enemies, he'll occasionally say this.
Fly, you fool!
Get it off of me!
Straight from Gandalf in Lord of the Rings.
Fly, you fools!
During the development of Just Cause 4, the game which took over the world was none other than PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. It's referenced in Just Cause 4. Over in Abundancia is a small town with a random frying pan on a building. Go on, pick it up, it's a melee weapon. It acts the same as Rico's whip, so the hit detection is a slightly bit off. Still damn fun to use, on civilians in particular. Once we found the PUBG reference, we all tried to find a Fortnite reference to salute the game which usurped its predecessor. Over in Hamparas, you will find a piñata. Many people believe this is a Fortnite reference, but I'm not sure. There was piñata missions in the game, and thinking on, it could be the missing piñata from Just Cause 3. Anyone remember the mime artists in the woods? Let's throw another OG Just Cause reference in for good measure. There's a scene in Apocalypse Now in which the attacking US troops fire upon their enemies in a fleet of attack choppers. The music played is none other than Flight of the Valkyries. Since the original Just Cause, Rico occasionally breaks into song when firing from a helicopter. And yep, it's the Flight of the Valkyries. Let's stick with movies for the next two references. Ever watched the Jurassic Park or Jurassic World film? I'm sure you have. In the northeast of the map, a dinosaur facility is ready to be discovered. The logo matches the design and the mosquito locked in amber which starts the movie series. The cage itself could be the T-Rex pen from the OG movie, or maybe the raptor cage from the updated movies. Which do you think it is? To compound this reference further is the terminal nearby. It needs the generator turning on to use, and when Rico attempts to hack it, we'll get this retort.
Aha, that's not the magic word.
This once again references Jurassic Park and the protected computer Samuel L. Jackson is trying to unlock.
You didn't say the magic word.
Please! God damn it!
Aha, that's not the magic word.
Here's one I simply can't decipher. Up in the mountains are these. Statues of ibex? They're indestructible, I don't know what to do with them. They look like low polygon models or even origami, I suppose. The best I can find in the real world are statues found in the Alps, mainly in Austria, but there are some in Sweden where Avalanche Studios are based. Tenuous, I know. What do you think? I need help here. What could these indestructible statues be referenced to? Just Cause likes to include memorials to friends and families of their creators and developers. JC4 continues this loving trend over in Talada. There's dozens of names here, and they all range in age, and some have questionable names saying that, so I believe that they may be pets. Other people, though, have lived great lives, long lives. Philippa in particular, who lived to an impressive 92 and was a teacher. I'll settle for that, I really will. Easter eggs like this help us remember previous generations, and for that, I think it's a great idea to include them in video game form. I know that was quite somber, so let's finish on something a little more upbeat, and darn frustrating too. There's an indie game named Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, a game about a man inside a cauldron platforming with a Yosemite hammer, whilst Bennett Foddy commentates and gives pearls of wisdom. It's hard to understand, but it's in Just Cause 4, and here's what happens when you find it.
This Easter egg is a homage to a game which is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. Why did I make this? I could have made another silly weapon or pop culture reference. Most people like those, but not everyone's the same. I created this Easter egg for a certain kind of person. To hurt them. When most people see a fuel tank, they want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle, quick dynamite sticks for the feckless. But that's not me. I'm a destruction acrobat. Blowing stuff up. I savor that. Rico Rodriguez. Now I know you're most likely watching this Easter egg online, where someone else has discovered and recorded it for you like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. Don't worry. That's culture too. Playing Just Cause is like constantly teetering on the edge of chaos. Actually, there is no edge to teeter upon. Mario Frigo.
Okay, I quit before I finished the course, so I've no idea what happens at the end of it. It's far too stressful for me. So that's my list of 21. There is one missing, and I know you all know what it is. I couldn't find Mr. Snowman. I've been searching for over a week, and I've even gone to the extremes of asking the developers, but they won't reply to me. Mr. Snowman has been here since Just Cause 2, and I'm certain he's in the game this time round. We shall wait and see, I suppose. If you find it first, anyway, you'll be the first in the world. So what other things did I miss on this list? I'd love to know your thoughts. I'm Adam from PlayStation Grenade. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you next time.